Imagine you are with a group of people whom you know pretty well and hang out with often. If all of a sudden they started acting in ways you thought were silly or even wrong, would you go with the flow or stand your ground? The act of following the behaviors of a particular group is called conformity, and it has a powerful influence on people's actions, even when they don't realize it. Though the subject of conformity was of great interest to the field of behavioral psychology, it was never justified scientifically until the early 1950s through Solomon Asch. Through a simple experiment, Asch proved the existence of conformity and opened the doors to future research.
Hypothesis. If the real participant gave an incorrect answer when the answer was obvious, then it would be clear that this was due to group pressure.
Experimenters set up a project involving 6 people. 5 of the people were given a script to follow ahead of time. Researchers then administered a line test. The project was simple. 3 lines were drawn on the board, 2 of which were identical to each other. Participants were then asked to identify which 2 lines were the identical ones. Several rounds went by, with all participants choosing the obviously correct answers. Then something new happened. The 5 participants who had been given a script ahead of time chose the wrong line as the twin. This placed a burden on the individual not in the know. Did they go along with group thinking, which had previously been correct, or did they try to be the only one different from everyone else? Results showed that people are influenced by group thinking fairly often.
Each subject participated in the experiment several times. Approximately 75% of them went along with the group's consensus at least once. For all trials combined, subjects agreed with the group on the incorrect responses about 1/3 of the time, just to be sure that the line length could be judged accurately. Each individual in a control group of subjects was asked to individually write down his or her answer to the line comparison questions. Subjects in this group were correct 98% of the time.
One major significance of this study is that the real power of social pressure to conform was clearly demonstrated for the first time. This study opened the doors to future research.